Good morning, students. Today we have to continue with the last topic of chapter 4, that is digitalization. In the last video, we have seen introduction of digitalization. Today we have to move further with definitions of digitalization. According to Barin and Chris, digitalization is the way in which many domains of social life are restructured around digital communication and media infrastructures. The meaning of domains means places or areas. So, digitalization is a process, or it is a way in which that places or areas of social life are restructured, means life of human beings, social life of human beings are restructured, okay, around digital communication and media infrastructure. Second definition, Gartner. Digitalization is the use of digital technologies to change a business model and provide new revenue and value producing opportunities. Definitely. So, it is a digitalization is means it is a use of new technologies, yes, which can be implemented or which can be used to give value opportunities or new revenue and value producing opportunities and new opportunities to the people. Definitely it gives new way of life to all the human beings. Okay, so this is the definition of Gartner is a sociologist. So these are the two definitions of digitalization. First is that it means it gives or it restructured human life, okay, or social life of the people. And second definition, that it provides, with the help of new technologies, it provides new opportunities and also revenue to the human beings and to the people. Now, the moving ahead, characteristics of digitalization. So, in characteristics, first is computerization. Okay. So, we have observed that computer expand the social life, okay, or there is expansion of computers in every walk of life. Means previously that labor work and we can say that man work or manpower was required and it was very essential, but nowadays every work is done with the help of computer, okay. In the field of education, in the field of banking, uh, revenue, taxation, marketing, everywhere we found the computer. So computer is what? It's a technology. Okay, so previously when the computer was discovered, they were very big and they were very heavy to carry everywhere. But nowadays we found that there is a lot of transformation in computer as well. After computer, this laptop was being introduced, okay, or discovered, okay. After laptops, now smartphones are there. So nowadays we are carrying computer or laptops in our pocket, okay. With the help of a smartphone we can do lot of work at home. That these online classes are also a part of digitalization. See, with the help of this digital world, it is nowadays, due to because of this pandemic situation, it become very easy to operate classes at home. So these are the variation or transformation are taken place in the field of in our life due to digitalization, okay. So this is a computerization, means computer is what? It's a technology which previously manpower was used, okay, for work, but nowadays computers are there, computers are available in every walk of life and for every work, means whatever storage and for billing purpose, for store any information, okay. The computers are very easy to operate and it can be handled with it can be handled by anyone. The second characteristics of digitalization is frequent change. That digitalization has led to frequent changes in business models due to growth in newer technologies. Okay, because of new technologies, we found that there is a transformation in digital world or in digitalization, like artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means in every field we found this means artificial intelligence for various purposes. It is used for various purposes like such as production, manufacturing, surgery, robotics, designing. Means what is this? That new technologies are used. Okay, we can say machineries. Computers are also used for the designing purposes. Okay, means nowadays in that there is no need of pencil and paper to make the designs and all. With the help of computer we can make the designs, and the designs can be made properly. Okay, so not only one designs means from the uh, this from building structure till anything, whatever designs and whatever models we required and we want, we can made with the help of computer. Okay, uh, advertisement we found every day that there are a lot of variation in the advertisement, means a lot of additions are there. So these additions are only possible because of technologies. Okay, so in every field this artificial intelligence are used. Okay, in the field of marketing, in the field of producing, production, surgery, robotics and designing. Okay, so this digitalization has frequently changes in business models due to growth in newer technology. Okay, so this is said to be frequent change. Now the next characteristic is speed and accuracy. Okay, now speed and accuracy. So speed and accuracy is great extent. Means we can say that digitalization has escalated the speed of the processes with a far greater extent of accuracy. There are some examples are given in your textbook. Data mining, data processing, data analysis, data management enables faster speeds, higher degrees of accuracy, and these in turn aid the process of enhanced efficiency in various sectors like governance, medicines, trade, commerce, banking, insurance, real estate, stock markets, communication, and transportation system. Means this digitalization means required, or digitalization has great speed and accuracy. How? See, these technologies means if we can take example of mobile phones or internet. Okay, so uh, means they it can work in within a second. Okay, with lot of speed and accuracy. Previously 2G network was there. Afterwards 3G network has been introduced. Now 4G, now 5G is also launched. Okay, so why these means why these new transformations are taken place? To provide accuracy, yes, to provide speed to the world. Okay, previously only that means manual phones were there, like only incoming and outgoing was possible. But afterwards this smartphones, and in smartphones are also we found that lot of variation and lot of transformation. Means there is a evaluation in smartphones also. So why? To provide accuracy, to provide speed to the world, and not only to the social world but also to the market, but also to the government, in banking, insurance, real estate, stock markets, communication and transportation as well. Okay, previously only that as means what we can say, only that STD calls were available, and to the internet, or for the international call, we used to approach to the STD booths. Okay, then only international calls were possible. But nowadays, means sitting at home, we can communicate anyone in the world. Okay, uh, at international level, at local level, okay, at ISD level, we can communicate with anyone in the world. Okay, so it is possible only because of digitalization. Transportation have also become very easy. Okay, marketing means you can place your order, and within a second the order, within a minute, and as per the distance, okay, the time is given, and according to that timing the parcel or the delivery is there at your place. So it digitalization only provide speed and accuracy to the social life and to the many fields of life. Now the next characteristic is technology driven. Okay, just now I have told you in speed and accuracy. Means this speed and accuracy means it the technology or the digitalization is used to give or to provide accuracy to the data mining, data processing, data analysis, data management. Yes, and also it provides faster speeds, higher speeds of accuracy, and these in turn aid the process of enhanced efficiency in various sector. Okay, so it gives means accuracy and speed to such things. Okay, so the next characteristic is technology driven. As I have given an example that previously we used that 2G, we were using that 2G network. Okay, then 3G network introduced, then 4G. Now we are using, and we are now shifting to 5G technologies. Okay, so what is this? These are the technology driven, means technology enhanced and innovated, okay, day by day. It transformed day by day. Okay, previously means only that mobile phones were there, only we can make local calls with the help of that. Even for the STD, we also we had to go to STD booths, and we supposed to use that coin box, and with the help of that only STD call were possible. Okay, but nowadays at international level we can communicate easily while sitting at home. Means we don't need and we don't require to go to the STD booths and all. We can sit at the home and we can operate and we can talk anyone in the world around. Okay, so these are the means innovation, or we can say technology, which is transformed or enhanced. And a researcher, they keep on research, the engineers, they keep on research, and they brought the world closer. Okay, they brought the world closer, they innovate, they research, and they develop. That's why this developed, or we can say high quality technologies are introduced, and today we all are using it, and we are operating it, yet with great extent. Okay, so this is said to be technology driven, means there is a transformation and development in every walks of life, and in the field of technologies. Now the next characteristic is spurred creativity. Spurred means in Hindi we can say prerit. Okay, rider we can say, or those who want to do something new, those who want to perceive in higher in higher field, or in higher technological field. So In Hindi, the meaning of spurred means prerit. Okay. So, see, the need for instant data and quick solutions to problems, okay, has encouraged human minds to invent, innovate, patent, and create. Okay, means instant data means instant information and for quick solutions to the problems. Okay, these are the problems, and that information that people always required information means new information. Yes, they always moved or right towards new means what we can say, new solutions of the problems. So for this, what they required, they so these things invent. Okay, invent person, it's innovate the person, and it help human being to create something new. Even in the field of education also, some life objects are given. Okay, so with the help of that life objects, that students can learn. So there are also many transformation and development is take place while learning as well. So there is one example in your textbook is given that in the field of education, okay, means many technologies are used to make students understand, and some artificial objects or artificial technologies are created. So with the help of that artificial technologies, the students came to know that how to operate such things in real life. Okay, so some artificial technologies and some artificial infrastructure is modeled, and with the help of that they can learn how to operate such things in real life. So here one example is given in your textbook that in the pilot training, okay, they have simulators to enable trainees get a feel of the real cockpit experience, means the real how to fly the aeroplane in real life. Okay, they have created cockpit simulator. Cockpit simulator means it's a means we can say that model of that aeroplane is uh, created. Yes, and with the help of that model, they understand and they come to know how to fly that aeroplane in actual or in real life. So it is said to be cockpit simulator, means the whatever technologies and whatever machineries are used in the aeroplanes, okay, they have created artificially, they have created, and they give the live training on that. So with the help of that, they come to know that how to operate aeroplanes in real life. Okay, so this is said to be spurred creativity, means students they can learn with the help of with the help of operating such technologies while training and while education. Okay, and definitely it gives them opportunity to think something different, to be innovative, to be creative in their life. If we can take the example of engineers. Okay, so engineers they keep on research. Okay, they keep on thinking, they keep on launching new technologies. So how it is possible, because they learn lot of things from the real object and the technologies which is around them. Okay, so they the technologies which is around them, so with the help of that they create and they innovate new technologies. Okay, technologies are not different from each other, they are means interrelated, but something new or some advanced technologies are launched. Okay, so this is what means this is why, because it's innovation, they create new, they innovate new. So while learning also only they get they became trained to innovate something new, because we are in 21st century, we are not ready to wait at all. Within a second we need our work should be done. Yes, if our network is not processing or our network is not working, so we get frustrated. We need a solution of the problems within a second. Yes, to access and to to give access to the world. Okay, this innovation and this creativity is very essential. Yes, so these upcoming generation, or with the help of new education, that students, they keep on learning, they innovating, and they creating new technologies, and it is very easy to operate peoples around. So this is said to be spurred creativity. Now the next characteristic is importance to customers. Okay. So this digitalization is really very helpful to the customers as well, and it is a very important part of their life. Means previously for the admission you have to stand in a long queue, and you have to waste your 1 or 2 days, sometimes 1 week. It depends on the process of admission. Okay, but nowadays it is very easy with the help of digital world. It is very easy with the help of technologies. While sitting at home you can easily process your admission forms, and within a second you can be admit yourself in a particular institute or college. Okay, even not only admission, means mobile recharge, TV recharge, this if you want to place any order, you can place your order with the help of these technologies. You can pay your taxes, you can pay electricity bill. Okay, whatever corporation taxes, means even medicines also you can ordered with the help of your mobile phones and all. Okay, election results can be declared with the help of these technologies or with the help of digital world. So these are the benefits. Means birth certificate also can be made, death certificate can also be made. Means you don't need to go to the government offices and stand in a long queue. While sitting at home you can operate these work easily. So it is very easy, it is very important to the customers. Means it saves your time, it saves your energy. Yes, and you can do anytime as per your convenient and as per your flexibility. Okay, so this is very important to the customer. So overall, with the help of these characteristics we come to know that digitalization is really very helpful to the people, to the social life of the people, and it give enhancement and it improved social life of the people as well. Okay, so whatever we are doing today, this online studies and all, during this pandemic situation, though we means we are not supposed to go to the college, so instead of lacking and instead of stop your studies, these technologies are given greater means we can say greater advancement to the education. Okay, and with the help of these technologies now easily we are learning from home. So this digitalization is very important, and it gives a great means value to the life. So these are the characteristics of digitalization. Now moving ahead, we have some impact of process of social change. See, every means what we can say, everything is having two sides, advantages and disadvantages. Okay, now whatever we have learned, that are the advantages. Okay, now we have to learn disadvantages. So we have to start from impact of modernization because these two topics are omitted from the academic syllabus. Impact of industrialization and impact of urbanization, these two topics are omitted. So we have to start from impact of modernization. So how modernization can be impacted on social life or on society? See, in modernization we have observed that modernization gives a great means development to the human life. Yes, people became modern, means with the help of science and technology. Our thinkings are also changed, our beliefs are also changed, peoples are become very competitive. Yes, they are become very progressive, but still that tradition versus modernity, this debate is going on. Means people, those who are orthodox mind and narrow minded people and traditional mentality people, they are still they are arguing and they are having debate with it. Means new generation, they are moving towards progress, they are moving towards competition, but still somewhere that tradition versus modernity, this debate is going on. Means some people, they refuse to modernity, though they are living in modern world, though they are enjoying the modern world, but still somewhere that in the mind this concept is still going on. Means people, they are not ready to accept, or we can say they are criticizing this modern world, the modern beliefs, the modern tradition, they are criticizing it, but still people are following. But somewhere this debate and somewhere this concept is still existing in the minds of the people. Now, impact of globalization. The process of globalization started in 1991. Okay, since that time till today, means we are enjoying integral. Means India is also Indian society has brought about numerous changes too, and India is now an integral part of the global economy. Yes, one country is depend on other countries, means the countries are interdependent on each other. Okay, but these globalization, they have positive as well as negative impact on. Means there are we found that a positive and negative impact of globalization in our society and on human life. Means somewhere this recently that all the Chinese products are banned in our country. Okay, so somewhere what happened, now these products are banned, so it will definitely it will impact the adverse impact of this ban will observed in the country. Means definitely China is going to war with us, or they have hatred for our country. Okay, so such things are still happening. Means one if we can see, we are moving ahead, we are in process of development, but still this globalization is having negative impact on the society as well. Okay, so it is a positive also and it is a negative also. Now, the recent topic is TikTok is also banned because it is said that it is a Chinese, it was a Chinese app. So, with the help of TikTok, many youngsters, they were earning and they were employed. But no, because it was Chinese app, that's why it is completely banned in our country. Okay, plus additional more things are there that last 2 years we are observing that many Chinese products are banned in our country. So why this initial step has been taken by the government, by the Indian government? Because first of all, this pandemic situation, it is created by the Chinese as well. Okay, second thing, Chinese means army, they attacked as Indian soldiers. Okay, so somewhere the hatred is created among the people. Even the USA government or USA president, he is also very against with China. Yes, because whatever situation and whatever whatever current situation is there, so China is only means it is a thinking of all the country member and all over the world, that the situation which has been created, that is by the Chinese people. Okay, so that's why now they are what they are all the people and all the countries, they are taking some hard steps again China. Okay, so these are the hatred which are created among the nations, and due to that somewhere globalization is hampered. Okay, so these are the impact of globalization. Though we are interdependent with each other, we are interdependent on the country, but still we are lacking somewhere. Okay, so these are the impact of globalization. Now the next is impact of digitalization. As we have seen just now that digitalization brought world closer. Okay, it provides lot of opportunities to the young generation. Okay, it is very convenient to the customers to operate. It brought world closer. Means within a second the work can be done. So there are a lot of benefits of digitalization or digital world, but it is also means it is also brought a lot of problems to the small customers, means those people, those who are working in small markets. Okay, it create problems for them. Means those who are not having use of computers and all, it is really very problem for them. People those who don't know how to operate technologies, and they are not skill based, or they are not skilled to operate technologies, so they became unemployed. When a computer introduced, so it was compulsory to all to learn the computer. If they don't know how to operate computer, so they are not supposed to appoint it. So these kind of conditions were kept while recruitment. Okay, so one side we can see that it is very flexible, it is very convenient to customers, but if we can see the second side, it is also very hectic, and it create a lot of problem in the society. And it is very difficult to illiterate people to get good opportunities. Okay, even the hackings and all, these are also very common. Okay, though you can operate your bank accounts with the help of your technologies, but somewhere you have that tension in your mind that someone will hack your accounts. Yes, so such kind of problems are also exist. Okay, so see, every concept is having two sides, advantages and disadvantages, be boon or ben. Okay, so these are some impact of globalization, modernization and digitalization. So along with this, your chapter 4 is over. Okay, this lesson is over. Thank you so much.